guys, here's your early morning view. It's about 9 o'clock, Sunday, April 8th, day 57. I'm just sitting out here checking out some mountains. Found this little rocky outcropping here that take a little side trail off the AT. And you walk out here and you get this, which is very cool. Beautiful. I can't help but think the view that these people that live down here have when they get out of bed every morning. It's got to be something special. But anyways, sorry, it's cold. Man, I think it was like 21 degrees when I got out of bed this morning. It's freezing up here. But the climb has made me just shed a layer. I'm climbing up. This is the last big climb before I get to Waynesboro. This is 3 ledges, and a lot of guys had chimed in, and a lot of people had said on Gut Hook that this is a really difficult climb. So far, not so bad. I'm only about halfway to the top right now. I've got another 1,500 feet or so, so it may get dicey higher up. There's been some rocks, and I'm glad that the snow wasn't as big of an event as I was afraid it was going to be. I know some of the higher peaks, and I don't know if you can see that up there, but there's definitely some white going on up there. So the higher I go, it may get snowier too still. But anyway, the plan today, there's a shelter at 22, or I can do 5 more into town, and or to Highway 501, I think. And it's just going to depend whether I stop at that shelter if I can make the extra miles in time to get a shuttle. I'll probably call Adam from Stanimals. He's the owner. I'll probably call him, I don't know, somewhere around the 1 or 2 o'clock range, kind of judge where I'm at and see if I can get a shuttle in late, maybe 8 o'clock tonight. So if not, I'll stay at that shelter and I'll have a 5-mile walk in the morning, no big deal. But it would be nice to get there tonight and get a full 0 tomorrow. Okay guys, here's that next viewpoint that I was just talking about. See all that snow up there in that one mountain? Yeah, it's pretty snowy. But what a nice view from up here. Alright. Check that out down there. The old farmer's field. Alright. Well, time to keep moving on. Okay guys, I'm at the 2/3 of the way up this climb. And yeah, it got pretty rocky and pretty steep. And I was pretty thankful that there wasn't a whole lot of ice on it, because it could have been a lot trickier. But I guess that's the final leg of the climb. I mean, that's the only thing in front of me high enough to constitute the other 800 or so feet I had to go up. So I don't know if it's showing up good on camera, but there's nothing but snow up there. So we'll see how it is. All right, see you in a bit. Hey guys, well, I just came over the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I am in another huge pile of rocks. This is I think I have walked through every pile of rocks in Virginia, and up to this point, because there's more Virginia, so there's going to be more piles of rocks to walk through. But anyways, beautiful day out here. Y'all can see all the snow. Nice and sunshiny though, so I doubt it's gonna last too long. I am not making great time today, and part of it's just feeling a little lethargic today, and part of it is the terrain's just been pretty you can't really get moving on it. You're constantly watching every footstep because you're walking through rocks and snow. Back up on the mountains, the down climbs were a little icy, so I had to be real careful there. And it's just not a good day for trying to make a lot of miles. I'll still get the 22 to that shelter 5 miles out of town, but I doubt I'll make it all the way to town, which is good and bad. It'll save me some money, but man, I would have loved to got in there tonight. That would have been very advantageous to me. But I don't know, maybe the train will ease up a little bit and I'll be able to start moving a little bit better, and who knows, we might get in there. Still doubtful, but possible. Anyways, that's about it for now. If I get some good views up here, I'll turn the camera on and I'll definitely let you guys know where I wound up. So I will talk to you in a bit. Okay guys, here's a view. Pretty nice. Of course, I had to play hopscotch over bowling balls for the last 6 miles to get this, but that is pretty cool. Zoom in. Walked up the trail just a little ways and get even a better view. This is what we're standing on. It's kind of just a rocky outcropping here. Here's another nice view. Heading down towards Waynesboro. We'll get it all nice and centered there. Looks like I'm probably just going to stay at the shelter tonight. It is 10 after 7, and this shelter I think is like exactly maybe 1 mile, so it'll be 7:30 when I get there, and that's another at least 2 hours to 501. So because it's 5 more miles, and there's actually a pretty decent climb as soon as you leave that shelter. It's about 500 feet, and be honest with you, I'm tired. Today has kicked my butt. Rocks, man. I think it was Reed's Gap. It's the gap right after the Three Ridges climb. You come down and basically come to a gap, and then you walk along the Blue Ridge Parkway for a little bit, and then you cross over the Blue Ridge Parkway and down a hillside, and from there it was like 4 miles of nothing but bowling ball and refrigerator and bigger sized rocks, and it just whooped up on me a little bit. Slowed me way down. I was making pretty good time. I was real happy with the time I did on the Three Ridges climb. I got up there quick, but man, walking in rocks all day, and then from even after that 4 miles of rocks, man, this whole day has just been rocky. and my feet have they're tired. They're sore and tired, and they don't want to go no further. See there? So anyways, yeah, we're gonna stop at the shelter, and hopefully it's not full. Every shelter I've been on in this whole section, every shelter that I passed or stayed at, the shelter itself's been full. So this one, you know, this one holds like 10, but if there's a scout troop or something in there, then it'll be full too. So we'll just wait and see what it's like when we get down there. If not, I'll just tent, and that'll be fine too. Just ready to get some sleep, man. I'm tired. And then in the morning, I'll get up and do the 5 miles in real quick, and be in town in time to do my laundry and all that other good stuff. Get plenty to eat. And in tomorrow evening, night train shows up. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. Can't wait. All right, guys. I may do a wrap up at the end of this evening, and I may not. This may be it. So if it is, wish y'all a good evening, and I will talk to you soon. Hey guys, well, I made it to the Wolfe shelter, and as you can see, there ain't nobody here. So that's kind of cool. Now, there has been a bear here. I don't think Mr. Bear is gonna bother us any. I'm about to set up my camp, make a couple of phone calls, because I actually have really good cell service here, like 3 bars. Not good enough to get a video out, so I have to wait and do all that tomorrow. And I still gotta put these videos together, man. My hands were so cold last night, I couldn't even do my video yesterday. I just had to get inside the sleeping bag and till my hands warmed up, and then I just went on to sleep. But I'll get all these videos made up tonight, and then when I get Stanimals tomorrow, I'll just start uploading them. So, except for the last one, the last one's gonna be the good one. That's when Rick shows up. So, awesome. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna cook dinner, make a couple phone calls, get my spread going on upstairs. I think I'm gonna sleep on the top and listen to this water rush all night long. Yeah, this might even be better than staying in town, man. This is like having your own private cabin here in the woods with the big old creek rushing by, and peaceful and quiet. Yeah, it's gonna be a good night. All right, guys, I will talk to you in the morning. Okay, guys, here is the view of the day.